The infinite is the whole universe. I am above, below, north and south, and east and west. I am the whole universe. Atman is above and below, north and south, and east and west. Atman is the whole universe. He who sees knows and understands this, who finds in Atman the spirit, his love and his pleasure and his union and his joy, becomes a master of himself. His freedom then is infinite, but those who see not this become servants of other masters, and in the worlds that pass away attain not their liberation. 7.16 through 25. In the small center of the castle of Brahman, our own body, there is a small shrine in the form of a lotus flower, and within can be found a small space. We should find who dwells there, and we should want to know him. If anyone asks, who is he who dwells in a small shrine in the form of a lotus flower in the center of the castle of Brahman, whom should we want to find and to know? We can answer. The little space within the heart is as great as this vast universe. The heavens and the earth are there, and the sun and the moon and the stars. Fire and lightning and winds are there, and all that now is and all that is not, for the whole universe is in him, and he dwells within our hearts. And if they should say, if all things are in the castle of Brahman, all beings and all desires, what remains when old age overcomes the castle, or when the life of the body is gone? We can answer. The spirit who is in the body does not grow old and does not die, and no one can ever kill the spirit who is everlasting. This is the real castle of Brahman, wherein dwells all the love of the universe. It is Atman, pure spirit, beyond sorrow, old age and death, beyond evil and hunger and thirst. It is Atman, whose love is truth, whose thoughts are truth, even as here on earth the attendants of a king obey their king, and are with him wherever he is, and go with him wherever he goes. So all love which is truth, and all thoughts of truth obey Atman, the Spirit. And even as here on earth all work done in time ends in time, so in the worlds to come, even the good works of the past pass away. Therefore, those who leave this world and have not found their soul and that love which is truth, find not their freedom in other worlds, but those who leave this world and have their soul in that love which is truth. For them there is the liberty of the Spirit in this world and in the worlds to come. 8.1. There is a bridge between time and eternity, and this bridge is Atman, the spirit of man. Neither day nor night cross that bridge, nor old age, nor death, nor sorrow. Evil or sin cannot cross that bridge, because the world of the spirit is pure. This is why, when this bridge has been crossed, the eyes of the blind can see, the wounds of the wounded are healed, and the sick man becomes whole from his sickness. To one who goes over that bridge, the night becomes like unto day, because in the worlds of the Spirit there is a light which is everlasting. There is a Spirit which is pure and which is beyond old age and death, and beyond hunger and thirst and sorrow. This is Atman, the Spirit in man. All the desires of the Spirit are truth. It is this Spirit that we must find and know. Man must find his own soul. He was found and knows his soul has found all the worlds, has achieved all his desires. Thus spoke Prayapati. The gods and the devils heard these words, and they said, "Come, let us go and find the Atman. Let us find the soul, so that we may obtain all our desires." Then Indra amongst the gods and Viroshana amongst the devils went without telling each other to see Prayapati, carrying fuel in their hands as a sign that they wanted to be his pupils. And so for 32 years they both lived with Prayapati, the life of religious students. At the end of that time, Prayapati asked them, "Why have you been living the life of religious students?" Indra and Viroshana answered, "People say that you know the Atman, a spirit which is pure and which is beyond old age and death, and beyond hunger and thirst and sorrow. A spirit whose desires are truth and whose thoughts are truth, and that you say that this spirit must be found and known, because when he is found, all the worlds are found, and all desires are obtained. This is why we've been living here as your pupils." Prayapati said to them, "What you see when you look into another person's eyes, that is the Atman, immortal beyond fear, that is Brahman." And who is he whom we see when we look in the water or in a mirror? They asked. "The same is seen in all," he answered. And he said to them, "Go and look yourselves in a bowl of water. Ask me anything you want to know about the Atman, your own self." The two went and looked in a bowl of water. "What do you see?" asked Prayapati. "We see ourselves clearly from our hair down to our nails," they said. "Adorn yourselves and dress in clothes of beauty," said Prayapati, "and look at yourselves again in a bowl of water." They did so and looked again in the bowl of water. "What do you see?" asked Prayapati. "We see ourselves as we are," he answered, "adorned and dressed in clothes of beauty. This is the immortal beyond fear. This is Brahman," said Prayapati. And they left with peace in their hearts. Prayapati looked at them and said, they have seen, but they have not understood. They have not found the Atman, their soul. Anyone who holds their belief, be he God or devil, shall perish.